In case you missed this month's industry insights, we talked about vendor lock-in and vendor lockout. You can check out the full show on a platform of your choice, including YouTube, but we actually have a bonus clip for you. We spent a lot of time interviewing Veeam's own CIO, Nate Kurtz, about vendor lock-in and vendor lockout. And specifically, he wanted to share a different perspective of how you can get more value from these vendor relationships. And in particular, thinking about the opportunity cost of making a change. Check out the clip.
Yeah, so I think I talked about it, earlier as well, which is whenever I'm working with a solution provider, I always want to move into that strategic partnership relationship as much as possible. At the end of the day, yes, we are in technology, but we're also in the people business. And I think by having those tight relationships with those partners, it's amazing what you can accomplish together. It makes those difficult conversations easier. What I also have found too is as you build those relationships with those strategic partners, the amount of value and the amount of flexibility they're willing to give you always surprises me. And I think that's great, right? They want to see us successful. When we're successful, they become more successful. The relationship grows, the contract grows, all of that. And so I think is any type of partner that I'm working with, I immediately want to try to get into that strategic partner relationship. I think too, when we're looking at the relationships, there's this concept of vendor lock that I know is out there. That's I think it's a bit of a misnomer. I think ultimately, as CIOs and as IT departments, you have to find those partners that you're willing to make that investment in and you're willing to commit to. When you think of like your financial system, your CRM, maybe your case management system, like those are not decisions that you're just going to make on a 12-month horizon. Those are long-term commitments. And so there is an element of lock that you're going to have with those. And I think that's okay. What you want to do is focus again on those relationships. You want to find those platforms that not only serve a single purpose, but also handle multiple areas of your business. I tend to think of it as the 80-20 rule as well. Like if I can do 80 or 90%, let's say with a platform, that's better than going out and finding a point solution that does 100%. Simplifies your integrations, simplifies your operations. You don't have to train people on multiple technologies. They can be very well versed in a platform, and it allows you really to get the full value out of that investment you make.